Well, scientists say climate change is getting worse, and there could be serious consequences for our planet in the next 20 years. The new report from the UN predicts that at the current warming rate, millions more people will die from extreme heat by the year 2040.
The carbon dioxide, methane soot, and other pollutants we release into the atmosphere act like a blanket, trapping the sun's heat and causing the planet to warm. Evidence shows that 2000-2009 was hotter than any other decade in at least the past 1,300 years. This warming is altering the Earth's climate system, including its land, atmosphere, oceans, and ice, in the far-reaching ways. According to the National Climate Assessment, human influences are the #1 cause of global warming, especially the carbon pollution we cause by burning fossil fuels.
What warms up the planet, according to scientific consensus, is greenhouse gas emissions. How do greenhouse gas emissions get into the atmosphere? From cars and trucks, from planes, from agriculture even produces greenhouse gas emissions. And the consequences are really quite dire. Once the planet heats up to a certain level, you have much higher chances of heat waves that can be potentially very fatal, wildfires, the likes of which we have seen this year, coastal flooding because of sea rise, lots of people, millions and millions of people who live on the US coast and all around the world. Remember, we've got lots of capital cities, lots of airports along the coastlines. Those are in danger, and huge economic losses.
Cars and trucks account for 1/5 of the US emissions. Every pound of gas excretes 24 pounds of carbon dioxide. This means a typical passenger vehicle emits about 4.6 tons of carbon dioxide a year. Diesel cars emit high levels of particle matter that affect the human body that can lead to respiratory problems. One solution to reduce our carbon footprint and decrease our negative effect on the environment is by eliminating the use of gas-powered vehicles and replacing it with electric or hybrid models.
This is actually my second car. I switched from a gas car to this hybrid car last year. My first car was just a gas car. I like this car better because it gets better gas mileage and it's better for the environment.
I don't like about them is there's so many types that are just not like very fashionable in today's society, so that's why I don't care for them.
I think a common misconception about hybrid and electric cars is that they're kind of girly and they don't have a whole lot of power. That's actually not the case. They can get around. I mean, for your average person, you don't need all that much power. Like if you're towing something or if you're hauling stuff around.
Even though there are these misconceptions of electric vehicles, we must look the other way toward these myths. Electric vehicles has a tremendous benefit not only to the environment, but to our pocket. If you didn't know, electric vehicles do not use gas. That's a big deal, since the average American spends between $2,000 and $4,000 on gas every year.
I've always wanted to get an electric car just so I can reduce my carbon emissions and my carbon footprint. But I do know they're expensive, but I feel like it's worthwhile because I've done some research about it and I know that obviously it's better for the environment.
As Shauna explained, electric vehicles do not emit toxic gases or smoke in the environment as it runs on a clean energy source, which in result reduces your carbon footprint and creates a greener and healthier climate. The world is evolving fast and quickly, and as dwellers on this planet, the choices we make are crucial to the outcome of our environment. Climate experts project that it will be at least 8 degrees warmer by 2100. This drastic increase in temperature will cause more droughts and heat waves. Hurricanes will become stronger and the sea level will rise to 1 to 4 feet. If we continue on this path we're choosing, this will lead us to living on a planet that will no longer be able to support human civilization.
What else to say? I think it's really important that everybody considers lowering their carbon footprint and even like not driving when you can. Like I have my parents' car here, but like I'll walk to class and I'll walk to practice like as much as possible, just because, you know, gotta protect Mother Earth.
Mm-hmm.